Hey there everyone, welcome to another video of Jetpack Compose series. So in this video we are going to learn the box, right? So what is box in Jetpack Compose? So box is basically a component provided by Jetpack Compose as an alternate to frame layout that we were using in XML Word, right? So in frame layout we used to stack things over one another, right? So if we have 10 items that we want to stack, for example, if we have a picture and beneath it we have a background and top of that picture we have an icon. So if we want to stack these three things over one another, then we used to use frame layout, but in Jetpack Compose we will use box, right? So if you want to learn the implementation of box, then make sure you watch this video till the end. So without much ado, let's get started. So guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell notification icon for receiving notification of the upcoming videos. And by the end of the video, if you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button as well. So this is what we designed in the last video, right? So if you haven't watched my previous video in Jetpack Compose, I would highly recommend that you watch those videos first, then you continue with this video, because some of the concepts that I have taught in the last videos will be using here. I'm not gonna explain them again. So if you haven't watched that already, make sure you watch that first. So let me just comment out this function, the card function that we created in the last video. So let me just comment it out and also comment it out here as well in the preview function and in our set content function as well, right? So to implement box, we are going to create a new function, right? So let me just quickly create a function. It will be a composable function. Let us name it as box example. So okay, we are going to call this function inside this default preview. So okay, first thing first, so what is the syntax for calling this function? So box, right? We're going to call this function. So here we'll be passing some parameters that will modify the way the box will look like the width, the background color, all those things. And inside this we are going to implement the members of the box, right? The things we are going to stack upon one another. So let us first pass some parameters here. So the very first thing is content alignment, right? So we'll set it to alignment dot. So you can see that we have many options. So just consider that if we have a box, right, a square box, a rectangular box, inside that the first child node, right? So inside this box the first item will be the child node of this box. So what type of alignment do we want for that? So we have top center, top, bottom center, right? We have so many options. So according to our requirement we can select one. So for this tutorial I'll just select center. And the second thing is we are going to implement modifiers, and I hope that you guys are clear with modifiers. We have already discussed that in this series. Okay, my bad. We have to do it here. Modifier is equal to modifier dot fill max size, right? So this is the parent box. So we want this box to occupy all the space on the screen that we have. So that's why I've called this function. Now let me just build and refresh. So what it'll do is it'll create a rectangular box, the height and width of which will match with the height and width of the device that we are running it on. So you can see that now this is a box. So whatever we are going to implement inside this box, the layer of that will come above this layer, right? So let me again implement a box. So box, and inside this we have a modifier dot size 400 dp, right? and we'll set the background for this. Let me just rebuild this. So what we expect by this box, we just want a scale of 400 dp by 400 dp, the color of which should be gray, and it should lie above this parent box, right? So let me just quickly build and refresh this. So here you can see that we have a scale of 400 dp by 400 dp, and this scale now lies at the center of the parent box because here we have set the alignment as center, right? Okay, let us just set the alignment here as well. So, content alignment is equal to alignment.center. Now I'm going to copy this box and paste it inside this only, and let me just change the height and width and the color, right? Let's just build it. So now you can understand that we have three layers: the parent layer, and then this gray layer on the top of the parent layer, and then we have this green layer. So all the three layers lie upon one another, right? So again we are going to implement this. This time we'll make it 200 and 200 dp. We'll set the color to red. Just refresh this. Again we have got a box that lies on the top of all these three boxes, and now we are going to implement the last one. $100 dp by 100 dp, the color of which will be yellow, so that should lie on the top of all these four boxes, right? So you can see. So I hope that you guys have got the basic idea of how box works, right? So in this example I've just put in box inside box. This is not the ideal case, I know this is not a great example. So now the question arises, can we put another things inside box? Yes, obviously. In the real life apps you will be implementing some other components inside box, right? For example, images, text view, and so let us just now let me just delete these boxes, these two boxes, right? And let us just implement an image inside this. So in the last tutorial we have implemented this image. Let me copy it and put it inside this 300 dp by 300 dp box, and let me set the size to 200 dp. Let's just build and refresh. So here you can see, now on the top of this green box we have implemented a circular image, right? So this circular image lies on the top of all the layers, right? This is the top layer. Then beneath this we have this green layer, then gray layer, then the parent layer, this white box that covers the whole screen. So I hope you guys have got the basic idea of box. What is box? How do we implement it? What all modifiers we can use it, right? So now let me just use this alignment to top center. So what happens if I just set the alignment of this parent thing to top center? Now all these things should be aligned to the top of the parent, right? So you can see this gray box has been moved to the top, and so do its child nodes, right? Similarly, if we change it to bottom center, now it should go to bottom. Here you can see that. So I hope that you guys have got the basic idea of box, and now you guys can start implementing it. You got familiar with it. We are going to create some complex layouts using box as well, where you will know the actual implementation of these things in real apps, right? So this tutorial was to give you a brief idea about box, about the implementation, what box is, right? And I hope that I'm able to deliver that. But still, if you have any doubt, you can always ask me in the comment section. You can DM me on Instagram. The Instagram username will be there on the screen right now. If you want the source code for this particular thing, you can check it out on our Discord server. The link for that will be in the description below. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and in case you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press the bell notification icon for seeing notification of the upcoming videos. So that is it for today's video. See you in another video. Bye.